The Nigeria Labour Congress NLC Lagos State Chapter on Tuesday issued a 2-week ultimatum to the federal government to resolve issues with the Academic Staff Union of Universities ASUU. The Lagos State Chairperson Agnes Sesi made this known during a protest in Ikeja. She urged the government to act or risk another NSAS protest. The protesters arrived at the gate of the Lagos State House where they waited for government officials to attend to them. Sesi said if the federal government does not resolve the strike within 2 weeks, there would be a nationwide mass protest.
This is a fight against the federal government and not necessarily against the state government to bring to an end this strike action. The immediate concern will be the immediate payment of the withheld salaries of the university staff. Government should also share the IPPIS. We don't want it any longer. They are using it to corruptly enrich themselves and to steal our money. To honor all the agreements the government entered into or renegotiated in good faith. They should rebuild the confidence, establish a framework for repositioning our university for competitive service delivery and relevance in line with their mandates. Your Excellency, sir, this matter, we dare say, is of grave importance national. Hence, this appeal to you. While we await your response and the transmission of this letter to the President, and we also want to use this medium to encourage our good governor to also do the needful to all our state tertiary institutions in Lagos State.
They are protesting, they are struggling for the advancement of education in this country. Nigerian workers in the university system and Nigerian lecturers are underpaid. A professor at bar in Nigeria is earning 416,000 after tax. That is deplorable, that is shameful, that is damnable, that is unpardonable, and that is unexcusable. We cannot continue like this.
As a society, we are not getting our values right. So, if all this has over time led to crisis we are witnessing in the country, issue of insecurity, unemployment, sometimes they come out to say majority of our graduates are not employable. Who is responsible? When you allow schools to be shut down for several months, there is no consistency. You learn something today, when you come back, the lecturer continues from where he stopped, not realizing that the students have forgotten what they have learned.
We are equal partner in the progress of the education system in Nigeria. We want our reward in this world, not in the year after.
And this is 13th year since the last negotiation. And in the course of this negotiation, the government is not committed to the genuine demand as it's contained in the agreement. Immediately, we went on board to protest this insensitivity of the government. The government decides to stop our salary immediately, which is against the ILO resolution. Which is, we see it as autocratic, we see it as inhumane, we see it as a way of starving Nigerian workers to death.
A human rights lawyer, Falana, SAN, joined the NLC nationwide protest that just ended in support of resolving the ASUU strike and allowing students to go back to schools. Falana was spotted along with other protesters in Lagos, saying he was defending the interest of Nigerians.
Security has virtually collapsed in Nigeria. So we must get the president pressurized to address the problems of the country before he rushes back home. And if he's tired, as he is saying, we'll urge him to go back home and rest and take care of his health so that this country can be allowed, to return to sanity. Right now, there's no governance in Nigeria. And that is why you can have a strike in the university system for 5 months. It's unacceptable. It's intolerable.
The national president of NLC, Comrade Ayuba Waba, in a statement told fellow workers that the National Days of Protest was in support of unions in Nigeria's public universities who are fighting for quality education. Recall that ASUU had been on strike for over 5 months to press down its demand before the federal government, which include implementation of the agreement reached between both parties in 2009 and non-implementation of the Integrated Payroll and Personal Information System (IPPIS) as it applies to lecturers, among others.